Hello to all and welcome to Josie K's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K and it is here where we're going to talk about the overall energy surrounding the collective starting around today, the 26th of February, on into and through the end of March. And so, yeah, there's a strong message about the Empress energy, right? The number 3 month of March. And Spirit wanted me to just kind of go through my notes when it comes to this Empress energy. Spirit is saying there is the manifestation of growth on the horizon. Use gentle care to help others, right? As you are kind and give to others, so too will you receive a lot of support. Now's the time to make a positive imprint on the world. And they're even talking about a story. Tell your story, sing your story, share your story, because we all go through difficulty in order to take our personal lessons, find our purpose, and guide others. So, another message here is this is a manifestation or confirmation of a manifestation that growth is now on the horizon. You're the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, they are now ready to they are ready to be born into your physical world. It's funny because when we get into the next couple days, couple weeks in the thoughts position, we have this card of the awareness of one's ideal reality. I'm rising above towards a greater chapter in my life. Be patient throughout this next month as you watch these seeds grow and take root. Nurture them, right? Continue to put the effort in, whether it's professional or personal, because Spirit's helping something here to not only bring strength to your foundation, but this very healthy energy, right? It's like an energy of being reborn. Okay, so let's see. We have Claire. Thank you for coming today. Claire says, good afternoon. Waiting for my car to go into service, listening to this wonderful lady. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Let's see. We also have Claire. Thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. So, Claire is saying just a general reading. Before we get into Claire's reading, let's allow a few more people to come in and listen. I think I'm going to just quick put away the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. So, Spirit keeps saying for those who are focused on balancing spirituality and the practical day-to-day purpose, what you are doing, whatever you are working towards, Spirit saying there is a new start coming. A new start. And for those spirits saying who are thinking that nothing will come of a situation, it is important in this time of great change and birth to a beautiful new path in this number 1 year of 2026. Meditation, contemplation, efforts, and the overcoming of fear at this time are what's going to more quickly bring in these blessings. Okay, Spirit's really talking about being at the right place at the right time in the relationship sector and with the divine counterpart card. So there are soulmates coming together at this time, whether they're professional or personal. There is inevitable success and wish fulfillment, which we're going to talk about. There's like this great happiness to those who are making a positive imprint on the world, however that may be to you. So they keep saying, what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? In some cases, it could be fear of sharing your gifts, talents, and skills with the world around you. But that's how you find success, as a result of sharing your story. Okay, so Spirit is saying, step out of your comfort zone. You are very, very close to the achieving of your goals, and it could very well be for many mid to end of March, where you recognize what this fiery climax represents. Yeah, for some, there may be times where you fear that nothing is happening, and Spirit's saying it may feel as though nothing's happening. But then look at this. In the inner strength position, we had the waxing message moon message of the energy gaining momentum. So that's with the Fool in the inner strengths position. That's with the Fool card in the actions position, closer to around, and for some could be the end of March. But Spirit just keeps saying, expect powerful change. Something is going to, and we have the Sun in the subconscious position come behind this moon, and that's when this change takes place. So we're like in this infinity symbol crux here, right? I went around this mountain, I made bad choices, whatever, and now I'm coming to the crux of this infinity symbol. Am I going to go back around this mountain and sit in this energy of negativity, or am I going to take my lessons and rise above into the other side of that figure 8 infinity symbol? Because Spirit's saying it's time for these doors to open. What does your best life look like? Yes. Now, for some, you're going to get acknowledged in some way. And there's just a strong message with this Leo energy to not let pride get in your way, right? Things are going to speed up. You're going to feel very lucky in some cases because the energy has finally gained this momentum, which Spirit's putting in the inner strengths position and the ideal partnership card. So there are ideal partnerships coming together that Spirit is saying is a divine counterpart, where people will meet this divine counterpart in, what does that say? The right place at the right time. So we're really going to dig into that as well. Day to day, Spirit saying just take time to breathe in, continue. And we also have let go daily of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present, because we have magic coming to mind here about a new path, a divine and ideal reality that is coming to mind here in the next 2 days to 2 weeks, if they haven't already. So Spirit's just saying you are good enough. You need to remember that in the subconscious position. Surrender to the divine through the ups and downs, because the path is more to be celebrated when it has those ups and downs. So in the actions position in this next month, Spirit's saying hold your vision. They're talking about that in the subconscious position. Focus, focus, focus on obtaining this exciting wisdom, because there is some inevitable successful outcome. Could be in the area of money, could be with the marriage and the flowers card, a long-term life partner. In fact, that's showing up with the romance of a lifetime message. So a win-win outcome is forecast. I have many that have written me and said, I don't know which direction I'm supposed to be going. This came to the tower end of something, and now I don't know where I'm supposed to go towards next. So Spirit is saying, center yourself, connect with like-minded people, share yourself. We've got the clear voice card in the relationship sector. So if you want to communicate to others something in relation to prosperity or just a relationship with another or others, Spirit saying we're going to help give you this clear voice, probably like a throat chakra energy, to communicate the right words, to succeed and accomplish and conquer. So in the thoughts position, Spirit saying bring love to a situation, because in many cases, if you are single, a new romantic cycle is now beginning. Now, we had that in the relationship sector probably a week or two ago, and it's worked its way towards the center of the reading. So now there are soulmates coming together. Oh, look, it just jumped out. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, we got the point. Good. All right, so I'm just going to also put away the affirmators deck, and then we're going to get into the personal readings. Hello, Divine Earth Keeper. Divine Earth Keeper says, hi, Josie. Blessings to everyone. Praying that for anyone who needs them. Sent by Cash App, what Spirit wants me to know. So thank you for that beautiful message and prayers. And thank you for your donation, Divine Earth Keeper. Whoop, whoop. Okay, my kids are like, oh, Mom. All right, so we have Tamika. Hello, and blessings to all. And thank you, Tamika, also for coming today. And then we have Buddha Lion. Thank you for coming, and thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we have, I'm going to just real quick put away the affirmators deck, go through these spiritual messages. If they resonate for you, write them down, meditate on them later. Spirit is trying to give the collective the strength to step into their power, right? I'm going to create this next best chapter in my life as soon as it shows up unexpectedly. In many cases, the universe is surprising the collective with a joyful counterpart, where there is not only this energy of empowerment, but there's this energy of radiant health, feeling really good, health wise, because you're so happy. So Spirit's just saying, don't take things personally. Well, there's going to be positive, negative feedback in all journeys. And I love that in many cases, these platforms will block negative messages. But see, it's all about perseverance and sharing that beautiful gift that's within you to go forth confidently when this time of change comes, to sit in your sanctuary and await some form of message here, because it's going to bring, falling in the emotional aspects position, that energy of joy. So we have joyfulness emotionally, we got joyfulness in the relationship sector. So in some cases, they're talking to those who are, I'm feeling like a couple things here. Okay, communication is important. If someone shows up during this Mercury retrograde, which is all of now to around the 20th of March, this is a time of gentleness and forgiveness, right? So as we let go of what was and keep our options open when it comes to our own direction, it's your authenticity that is going to get someone recognized. Your options are going to open up in the relationship sector. And with the Two of Swords, there could be indecision about two offers or opportunities. Either way, Spirit saying, remember, we're giving you the courage to go forth and step into the spotlight towards wish fulfillment. Remember to give thanks to Spirit, for we are helping the collective to go towards this energy of worthiness. I am worthy of the most ultimate happiness, and I am letting go of how or when what I want will take place, especially in my thoughts. Spirit's offering the major arcana, the Pisces energy of the moon in the thoughts position, saying, have hope in that which you cannot yet see, because we've got the ideal reality and a path. I am climbing this ladder into a higher, better chapter in my life, and I'm recognizing this ideal reality. It is in my physical world, this aha moment. What is being born in some cases here this month is this playful energy of love. So we have love in the actions position, joyful communication, surprise connections. Again, Spirit saying we are bringing together divine counterparts where people will meet at the right place at the right time. And then we have the Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Love card. I'm traveling radiantly into the direction of love, so that I can be free from the cage here. Okay, so we have magic, just like they're talking about in the thoughts position. For many, you've put the effort in, you're just about there with that Nine of Wands in the creative finance career position. There's going to be this awareness of magic. I waited because I knew that I am ready. And so I have been patient, like Spirit is saying to many of the collective throughout the next 3 weeks. And I know that a very inspiring opportunity is coming, which gets there's going to be some form of support, vitality, and some form of spiritual upgrade when it comes to engagements with one another or others. There are, in many cases, this connection with others where there's going to be this energy of abundance in the actions position. Now, on the bottom of this deck, we have unity and luck, right? So luck is going to transpire when it comes to others. I will face any worries, fears, and concerns like we had. So I don't know where it is now, but it was in the relationship sector. Spirit is saying, look at this. We are helping the collective to trust that this wish fulfillment they keep talking about is a divine and destined connection. We have divine destiny with the finance and career card in the inner strengths position, a proposal, and then the Fool, a path that is blessed, an opportunity. Spirit saying that you should choose So, if you've been dating different people or you've almost gotten sick of that, Spirit's saying keep on keeping on, because they are going to connect with the right person at the right time this month if you have let go of the ups and downs of the past. And they're going to talk a lot more about that today. So, let's see, story of my life. Okay, we talked about that. Free will, gentleness, ups and downs. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick these up and put them away. You have the power to decipher an ideal partnership, to write the story of your life, whether it's a song, words, poetry, art of some sort. For some, there is going to come after some ups and downs here, if you are remaining hopeful, that some form of support system, engagement, connection to another or others could be at a celebration, or could then be a celebration with the abundance card. So Spirit's saying remain balanced daily throughout, especially this next month, 3-4 weeks, because there is, well, first of all, we have Mercury retrograde, so it's a time to kind of reflect and improve, because things are going to be glitching all over the place, technology, people from the past, and so on. That's why they're saying remain centered in the relationship sector to another or others, and trust that there will be a surprise and joyful fresh start. So we have the World card, hearing about something being born at a distance, hearing about maybe actually the birth, or a child card like we have in the center of the reading, receiving some form of flowers, acknowledgement, and or just happiness of a doorway. Okay, so they want me to keep putting these away. Okay, so not much you need to do in your thoughts except to trust and have faith that Spirit is going to bring an improvement in your life, a higher, better path that feels like magic, because Spirit's saying it's time for the collective to step into their sovereignty. I am the king or queen of my journey, and emotionally, I am breaking free now from who or what was holding me back, because we do have a message here. Okay, I got to make sure these are all visible. I love that breaking free card. Now going into the direction of my most ultimate happiness and or abundance. Great things are being born during this Empress energy of March, number 3 month. Okay, so I think we can go ahead and jump into readings. We're going to start with Claire's reading here. Then we're going to do Divine Earth Keeper's reading. And then we're going to do, Buddha Lion's reading. All right. All right, Claire. So let's see what's up. And for Claire's reading, I am being guided to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Remember, it's a time of rebirth. To trust that magic is working through you. Like many of the collective, whatever you are passionate about, whatever you do, loving what you do, doing what you love, is going to bring some form of spiritual cellular upgrade. You're going to recognize that as you make a positive imprint on the lives of others this month, that there's just a closer bonds, or an awareness of an idea or opportunity. Well, let's see. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Oh my gosh, Claire. New life. A new life is being born. Now, with the child card, this could involve a child or children. This, to me, is for many an energy of giving birth to something new. So with the star card, Spirit saying, what is it you've been hoping, wishing, praying for in general? Because we have this divine fortune card and the 9 of cups, wish fulfillment, and a nudge from Spirit to say yes. In fact, with the acceptance card, they're saying accept this new life, or accept that you are ready to go there. Okay. In the thoughts position, we have that thinking energy, just like we have with the moon. All right. A new path, what it is you're hoping for. Spirit saying have hope in what you cannot yet see, maybe until around the 17th of March, because there is eventually going to be something new being born. Okay. Now, in the relationship sector, see, they're saying breathe, just like they're saying to the collective in the day-to-day aspects position. Spirit is saying breathe and trust and have faith that there will come a conversation with a specific person that may surprise you. Some form of soulmate type connection. Then we have in the creative aspects position, career, finance, and so on, this by the book energy. So it feels slow moving, right? But Spirit's saying we are going to bring to your awareness the end of I've tried so hard into this direction of celebrating greater abundance in your life. So yeah, it's time for an upgrade creatively, financially. And if this is what you've been working towards, or if this is what Spirit's telling you, is to research something greater, a better chapter, maybe financially. And know that by the book, slowly but surely, one step at a time, especially during this Mercury retrograde through to the 20th of March, all is happening in a perfect and divinely timed way. So this is a month, Spirit saying, in your actions position, Claire, to celebrate the life you've been in and how the previous chapters went. Maybe just, know that Spirit's bringing you to the edge of looking towards something greater. 36. So the universe is helping to bring greater success. We have the Chariot. We have forward movement into the direction of the Fool. Lots of major arcana showing up at this time because this is a great time for love and the Chariot. However, that may apply. There is prosperity if that's what you want. If it's love, Spirit saying, oh, we're working on that with you, especially in the emotional aspects position with the moon, like the collective again. We have the moon in the thoughts position. We have the moon in the emotional aspects position. Spirit saying, trust and have faith in what you cannot yet see, that there is going to come some magical message that you will be assessing. Now, I did forget that down here we have this Lord energy. This could be someone who looks like this, or who is financially abundant, stable, secure, or who is in a leadership position. It's falling on the Fool card. And then we have this energy of empowerment and radiating when it comes to your health. Spirit's telling you, like many, remain optimistic about love in general, and know that emotionally at some point you are going to see that you've gone the distance in the area of love and your emotions, but that you're not giving up. Assess a message that will come your way. That could be what you're thinking about now or within the next couple days, couple weeks. Breathe when it comes to relationships and connections with others. Trust that things are transpiring for you. It's just slow during the Mercury retrograde. Come to the edge and look at a destined journey. Yeah, so subconsciously we have Spirit saying, look, we're going to send in the polar bear energy and we're going to give you a leg up. So I do see you, like many of the collective, your focus is shifting towards the flower card, kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, thinking subconsciously about marriage, commitment, partnership. But there is inevitable success with the star card and the happiness of the sun and a romance of a lifetime. So Spirit's giving you a leg up when it comes to a new life, when it comes to maybe a connection with a soulmate here. Yeah. I'm trying to get like some numbers going on here. Could be closer to the 29th of March, but let's just continue. So day to day, Claire, we have a change in the wind, right? Like many you have been maybe feeling this energy of which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? I'm feeling stuck or trapped. But look at Spirit saying with the patience card and the divine timing card, as you continue to make a positive imprint on your life, most importantly, right? To go forth and create the journey that you're reaching for. What are your plans, goals, and intentions? Because Spirit's saying you have free will at some point here when things start to move forward to make a higher, better decision. I am getting like the 12th or 14th of March as well, something coming to mind that you'll be thinking about. And Spirit saying, go the distance with great hope, breathe and trust that there will be some form of upgrade here, an energy of greater empowerment, maybe in relation to this Lord. Now, in the inner strengths position, there may be a part of you because there's a divine and destined proposal, offer, opportunity, direction, a new life that Spirit is helping to be born for you and with you. You may at sometimes, should a soul connection come your way, because the law of attraction is hard at work here. Could be new, could be the past. The past could be the releasing of what was, so you can create a chapter of a higher, better, new life. Breathe and think things through. Someone may just come through for a period of time, come to the edge, look at what this is. Trust that Spirit is guiding you to make the highest, best decision. Because we do have, I believe, judgment, yes, in the center of the reading when it comes to wish fulfillment. All right, 3-card summary. So, the first, during the Mercury retrograde through to the 20th of March, it is a time of quiet observation. What are my goals, plans, and intentions? What do I want to create for myself? Because this is a path of the self. This is a path of I am, right? And I'm giving birth to now, through my free will, positive imprints in my life, the lives of others, so I can let go of any emotional upheaval tied to the past and enjoy the renewal of a divinely timed present. Yeah, so there could be someone who shows up that is not for you first. So Mercury retrograde, that's why there's this energy of deep thinking, especially for you. With the snake, Spirit's saying we're giving you the lion energy, the strength card, and the thoughts position to decipher who should or should not be trusted. There we have divinely timed in relation to creativity, finance, career. You're going to be going into another direction, but again, it may not be moving as quickly as you would like. So yeah, again, if there is someone that comes in here, they're coming for a brief moment. Eventually the gold will blow away, the mask will come off, and your cup will feel empty. Okay. But Spirit's saying we're trying to bring you something greater in your life at this time. So there is a beautiful treasure coming towards you on the back of this magical tortoise that is going to feel like a gift, that is going to make you feel very blessed. That Spirit indeed did give you a leg up. So Spirit's saying, I choose the goals that align with my deepest truths, and I achieve them with both passion and joy. For I know that the universe, look, just like we've been saying a lot today, is going to bring some unexpected surprise. Now, we do have the surprise card and joyfulness in relationship to another or others. So, when you go to the right place at the right time, there's going to be some form of divine counterpart that feels like an ideal partnership. Oh my. Okay, so continue to plant personal seeds, goals, and intentions. Remain flexible. Clean out anything that needs to be cleaned out, let go of, whether it's physical or mental, because Spirit's trying to guide you into the direction of the right person, the right tribe, the right group of people. All right, so let's dig a little deeper, shall we, Claire? And again, then we're going to do Divine Earth Keepers reading, Buddha Lions reading. And Elizabeth, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in the circle spread for Claire for this next month. So you have the 9 of Wands. Now, the collective has this all the way through to the 3rd week from now. This is Spirit saying you're about to the end of whatever you've poured your heart into, home, family, business, but it's a message to keep on going. Look, what's right around the corner is this new life, wish fulfillment, divine fortune, and then with the Judgment card, a need to make a decision. So over the next couple of days, couple of weeks, there's going to come an aha moment if you have hope and trust that there is a new path that is developing that Spirit wants to create in your ideal physical reality. So we have, I'm thinking, I'm waiting, I'm hoping, I'm trusting, and boom, here comes to my attention this aha moment. Now the storks are giving birth to something new and or greater prosperity. I've worked hard to get here. I didn't give up. I knew this was coming. So Spirit is saying, just like with the breathe card, in relationship to another or others throughout this next month, just remain balanced, set goals, and breathe. For we do have the birth card. Things are being born in the area of prosperity. Divine counterparts could be a personal soulmate connection. Spirit is giving you as well this energy of a clear voice to ask for what you want, or to, again, communicate in a way where you are making a positive imprint on someone's life, or even just a journey of positive thoughts for yourself. Because here's where you're headed. It may not feel as though it's coming quick enough with the by the book energy, but Spirit's saying that after researching some form of a situation creatively, financially, there will come an awareness that your hard work has paid off, that you're stepping into the Queen of Pentacles energy of stability, security, beautiful surroundings, and a very open heart. Yeah, so come to the edge, Spirit saying, when it comes to the awareness of this Fool type energy. Could be love, could be success, could be both this month. But there is then the freedom of worry, fear, and concern, because we have a Lord energy here. We have freedom from the cage energy and taking action instead towards this energy of empowerment. I feel empowered because of some communication that I know is coming, or that has finally come by the beginning of April. So there is the sovereignty, a message of sovereignty, right? Stepping into your empire, a more empowering circumstance or energy. Oops, sorry. But subconsciously, Spirit keeps saying, amidst all this happy stuff, we have thoughts of sadness, worry, fear, concern, and so on. And Spirit's saying with the flowers card, the romance of a lifetime, the marriage, commitment, partnership energy, the wish fulfillment, and the star card, there is inevitable success. Spirit's giving you a leg up when it comes to the subconscious position, right? They're saying we are helping you not to sit in this energy of a minor arcana with the Three of Swords. It's like I'm waiting for this communication to transpire, and I'm focused on the heartache of when or how this communication will unfold. But Spirit's saying we're helping to empower you to come to the edge and see what else lies ahead, which is greener pastures, because you've worked really hard with the Nine of Wands. So you have the Judgment card, like the collective has in the center of the reading. This is in your inner strengths position, Claire. So when an opportunity comes, we do have the King of Wands, Sagittarius or Leo. We have the Sagittarius energy of the Temperance card. We have a new path of love, peace, joy, happiness with the Ace of Cups and the Star card. There is a divine and destined situation if it has to do with money, finance, career. But we also see here a divine and destined proposal of a fresh start. But it's like you're going to feel empowered by end of March, like many, if you follow Spirit's advice, and you're going to feel this energy of radiant health. I'm making a decision as people come before me, and if one situation doesn't turn out as I would like, I'm going to step in my energy of sovereignty and empowerment, and I'm going to create what it is that I choose for myself, because I know Spirit's helping me to manifest. 3-card summary. So many are going from that Three of Swords into the Lover's energy as a major arcana in this month of March. So there is this energy of I'm going from hard worry, fear, concern to now I'm making a very passionate and exciting decision. Someone or something has showed up for me quite unexpectedly to free me from what weighed heavy upon me in my thoughts. Claire, I feel like Spirit saying, again, just wait, continue to apply your imagination, creativity, and trust that challenges will pass. Wait for the present to come to mind with this beautiful energy of the hermit. I can hermit, I can connect, I can breathe and await an opportunity. So you have the Two of Swords, Claire, like the collective in the relationship sector. It feels like a hard decision, but Spirit's saying we're giving you the courage of the Two of Wands. Make a decision to go forth towards this wish fulfillment. Yeah, Spirit's helping you to manifest this month with the major arcana, the Magician. Good news regarding money. Yep, good news, exciting news, attention, recognition, and triumph. And just like the collective in the subconscious position, and awareness of the Aquarius energy of the star card, that there has been wish fulfillment, and now there's a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to long-term stability and security. We have the Cancer energy, the Chariot, like the collective, in the actions position by around end of March for you, maybe early April. There are soulmate connections coming together, like Spirit is saying, in the relationship sector, and Spirit's giving you this clear voice energy to decipher this new beginning. Oh my. Freeing you from the Nine of Swords, what's keeping you up at night, Claire, and is bringing you into the beautiful Nine of Pentacles of prosperity. It's a time of great change, endings and beginnings, and wish fulfillment. Have hope and trust that, oh my, there could be someone who shows up who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, like we talked with that Cancer energy before, and the Pisces energy of the moon. Have hope and trust that there will come a connection that is kind, maybe someone in a leadership position or who is prosperous. You're going to be able to decipher then what this means. So Spirit's saying by the end of March, there's the popular Wheel of Fortune energy, the awareness that something has turned in your favor, and that you can make the highest, best decision now to research something greater. Now, I feel like you could be researching a connection in relation to maybe Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But Spirit's giving you the strength, like the collective, with the Leo energy in the thoughts position, the ability to remain strong as a quick call to action takes place. A gift from the universe will come to your awareness, and a cause for celebration. Spirit saying, celebrate what is now being born. All right, so I'm going to close with one last message for Claire, and then we're going to do Divine Earth Keepers reading. So my closing message for Claire, I'm going to confirm and clarify with the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck. Observe as you await, for there is going to come to mind an unexpected path, an ideal reality or direction because of a divine counterpart. Feeling Sagittarius too. Spirit's also telling you, Claire, don't give up on love. For whatever relationships you cherished in the past, they are being healed. Allow Archangel Michael to clear this way for forgiveness so that love can now thrive again. For you're going to recognize when some form of wisdom arrives, that you are correct, that you're on the right path, that you're glad that you found yourself in this Queen of Pentacles position. And Spirit's saying, keep moving forward. For you have this sun type energy that the collective has, and the awareness of the subconscious position, going from, in your case, heartache, knowing that Spirit gave you a leg up, and that now they're nudging you to step into the spotlight, to share your wisdom and knowledge. And embrace this magical moment. There's that popular master number 11, one path, person, circumstance, situation, served you for a period of time, but now there is a blessed chapter that Spirit is helping you to go into the direction of. Okay, so I'm going to cleanse and put away these cards as I reiterate these messages. Spirit's giving you the strength to make a decision as one or two, maybe, different offers, opportunities come in this next month. Spirit's trying to free you from worry, fear, concern about when or how or what this message represents. Go the distance and see what this is. For you, maybe finding that there are greener pastures of prosperity that lie ahead. It took a while, but slowly but surely, as you breathed and awaited, as you set and met goals in an emotionally balanced way, you knew that more quickly there'd come this awareness of a greater reality. So don't give up. Spirit's saying a new life is about to be born. What a beautiful message. Yeah, it's a big deal. This is a big time to become I am, the highest, best chapter of your life. Again, Spirit's talking a lot about making a positive imprint on your life and the lives of others. In some cases, singing a song, writing a song, telling your life story. Yeah, there may be someone who you feel is not for you and you're conflicted about a little bit this month, Claire, but there is going to come a change in the wind. That, what was that? Okay, I feel like it was another polar bear or something, but looking at each other, recognizing maybe within yourself that you went from this state of confusion or feeling stuck and are now going into the direction of a divinely timed transformation, something magic, your sovereignty. You may find that you are assessing an opportunity here. Love, success, a fresh start. It may feel at times in the area of creativity, finance, and career like things are slow moving, but Spirit's saying again, we don't want to make major decisions during a Mercury retrograde here through to the 20th of March because then there'll be some glitches. This is a time to research, go deep, and trust that with the Nine of Wands, you will find a support system, some form of upgrade, and the return of vital energy day to day. So breathe and trust and wait for this path, for this ideal reality to come to mind. Let me know what this new life is representing. I see new life, wish fulfillment, child, new starts, transformation, breaking free because of this magical sovereignty, this awareness after maintaining great hope that through a conversation with a divine counterpart has brought greater prosperity or some form of message of joy. Soul connections are coming together, and Spirit is saying remain optimistic about love. There could be one or two that tempt you this month. All right, so thank you, Claire, for letting me do your reading. Now I'm going to do Divine Earth Keepers reading, Buddha Lions reading, and then Elizabeth. So for Divine Earth Keeper, I am being guided into and towards the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Divine Earth Keeper with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. You are the goddess of the moon. Spirit is helping you to get beyond current obstacles and challenges, to connect with people whereby there will be wish fulfillment and a decision. Divine fortune with the child card. A fresh start. The birth of the sun energy of happiness. So have hope and trust, unless you think about me with the Pisces energy of the moon, that yes, indeed, there has come something. One or two things are being born in your life. Greater prosperity could be what that's about. Or, yeah, a new path, a greater path of your ideal reality is what's coming to mind, this happiness. It's like going from, I wasn't sure about the direction I was meant to go towards at this time, but now I'm assessing a path that's bringing great happiness to mind. In the relationship sector, to another or others, we have all tied up, stuck, or trapped. Okay, so there could come then this divine counterpart where you have connected with them in the right place at the right time, however this transpires. And then there is this energy of surprise joyfulness. So there's a conversation with someone, or Spirit's helping your throat chakra for you to communicate, maybe across the world with the world card, maybe just the birth of a new chapter that Spirit's going to be helping you with. They're going to line you up with a divine counterpart, and you will meet or communicate at the right place or right time. And Spirit saying, maybe what will be holding you back is fear of trusting with the snake in the thoughts position, but it is just a thought. This could be, I'm feeling tied up, stuck, or trapped in relation to a child or children as I think about this inevitable happy success before me. Yeah, because look at, wow, when we get to around the third week from now, Divine Earth Keeper, there is this aha moment. I was researching the next chapter of my life. I was putting the time and effort in, and now I am recognizing a support system. I am moving forward in this energy of a spiritual and cellular upgrade. I'm feeling very balanced and very vital and very happy and excited. Yeah, but so Spirit saying it's important in the actions position, right? We're trying to empower you. We're trying to free you. We're trying to guide you towards a path of success. We're helping you to take action, to go forward, and to free yourself from previous attachments or situations. Yeah. Oh my, divine earth keeper. So we have a man holding a heart in the emotional aspects position. Now we do have the moon energy, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I'm feeling more so this is just a very kind masculine. You could be receiving a message from someone who is kind that you will be assessing, and spirit saying have hope and trust that this is a magical connection where you are meant to break free and transform towards the assessment and opportunity that is taking place. So we do have the unicorn energy, magic and hope and happiness that's coming to mind, the creation of a doorway towards greater happiness and towards healing, freedom from feeling stuck or trapped in relation to another or others, freedom from previous attachments. It's a time, remember, Spirit saying to let go of any emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present of what we're helping you to give birth to. Wow. So you have another masculine here, divine earth keeper in the subconscious position. This man is a man holding a coin. So your focus could shift very quickly and unexpectedly when it comes to some form of wish with the star card and the sun. Wish fulfillment and happiness, inevitable success. And so there could be a masculine or a woman who is more masculine, right? Who's walking in this very leadership type energy, who's coming towards you to make an offer that you've been trying to manifest. Spirit keeps saying it's time for you, like many, to make a positive imprint on the world right above that child card and to free yourself. You are not stuck or trapped. It's a time to be patient, to apply free will, and know that eventually there will come this doorway, a cellular spiritual upgrade. Wow. So, in the day to day aspects position, Spirit saying again, there is a divinely timed energy of freedom because of this unexpected doorway, this unexpected opportunity, right? Directly above the doorway towards happiness and healing in the creative aspects position. This is what you've manifested. We're opening this doorway for you. There will be a divine counterpart because you'll be at the right place at the right time. There will be prosperity, good health, feeling empowered. Yeah. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit saying, do not worry and be fearful about financial constraints, for this proposal is in relation to your divine destiny with the finance and career card. Someone's going to come forward with the King of Wands energy, Sagittarius or Leo. We have the Sagittarius energy of the Temperance card, but I think this is more so Spirit saying set to meet goals daily in a very exciting, passionate way, where you are like a well-oiled machine, go with the flow, trust that at some point there will be this path towards greater happiness that is blessed. The Ace of Cups in the inner strengths position is Spirit saying when this path of peace, joy, happiness, and love comes to your awareness that this is a divine and destined direction. Okay, so when we do a 3-card summary, we have a very caring connection and the blossoming of abundance. So again, there could be a man holding a heart who's a very kind person, where Spirit's saying this is also the man holding a coin who's offering you some abundance here. This is someone you can trust. This is a path that is blessed. But you may find, like many with the Two of Swords in the relationship sector, to another or others, divine earth keeper, that you are kind of standing at a fork in the road. Trust that this doorway is about to open, and you are going to recognize that the path before you has to do with your soul's purpose. Spirit's helping you to pass the storms of a broken heart, where there was someone who was deceptive or whatever. We're going to move beyond and continue with this energy of the magician. So just like the goddess of the moon, we have the magician in the mirror. This is like reflecting through this next month, divine earth keeper, on what you are manifesting. Strategy is going to be key here. So connecting with others will open new doorways. And I keep feeling like as you recognize a path where you can use your voice to make a positive imprint in connection to a man holding a coin, there will eventually also be some form of doorway to romance opening. So it could be for you around the 12th of March, Divine Earth Keeper, where you connect with this thinking man, where there's some form of meeting or negotiation. There's some form of aha moment, like we talked about with that rainbow, some form of excitement, like the sun in the thoughts position. And with the Leo energy, Spirit saying, trust that as you journey into the direction of greater peace and prosperity, the anxiety tied to that Leo will pass. Spirit's working on that for you if it hasn't transpired as of yet, because you have the World card, just like the collective in the relationship sector, of bringing connections to a successful completion and moving forward in a very grounded and open-hearted way, right? Your heart chakra is opening because Archangel Chamuel is lighting up your third chakra as well. So there's a lot of excitement, unexpected doorway, unexpected connections, where you're going to be receiving a lot of appreciation and recognition. You're going to be this woman holding a coin, going into the direction of someone maybe tied to a situation that involves children, that is a soulmate, that is your divine counterpart, where you will eventually be slowly but surely just waiting patiently to step into the gate, through this gate, towards a beautiful new garden, new chapter in your life. And Spirit saying, we're opening these doorways so that the collective can walk away from any hostile energies or situations tied to the past. We're bringing you, like the collective, into a connection where there is a yin yang balance, where you know that that is the divine counterpart that Spirit was referring to, where now you feel victorious. And then your heart chakra opens. So seek out this path of prosperity and have hope and trust that there could, in this direction of support and growth and celebration and abundance, there's also going to be love. All right, so I am going to confirm and clarify who these gentlemen are. And to do so, I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Divine Earth Keeper during this next month. Yeah, so continue to apply your imagination and creativity. You are at a 7 of Cups, but very soon there will be the 9 of Cups, like the collective. Some form of wish fulfillment that feels very fortunate. Spirit saying a divine fortune will unfold in relation to a child or children. Oh my. So in the thoughts position, we have either Sagittarius energy with the Temperance energy. I'm feeling more so as a new path develops and becomes your ideal reality. Like, wait for the sun to shine in your mind, because Spirit saying, as you set to meet goals in an emotionally balanced way with great hope with the moon, you will come to the awareness eventually of this excitement that is coming to mind. All right, so in the relationship sector, you've got the Queen of Wands energy. This is about setting and meeting goals, going into the direction of what your what you hope brings you this prosperity, right? As you do what you love and love what you do, Spirit saying there's going to be something born with the World card. So we have a conversation with a specific person, maybe around the 12th of March for you, where there is going to be a joyful surprise, diagonal to the Child card. Something is being born, maybe at a distance, and or whereby you can go forth excitedly with your life in connection to others and be free from feeling tied up, stuck, or trapped in your current circumstances. So here comes some quick and unexpected communication, this doorway towards happiness and healing. Writing a book, maybe with a book card, or the results of something you've been researching. Yeah, things are going to speed up for you, like the collective. There could be 1 or 2 opportunities by the end of March, or just an opportunity or direction that is coming in to free you from previous attachments in your life. I think things are going to speed up in the area of money, but it will be after the Mercury retrograde of up to March 20th. Then we have this King of Wands, who by which the collective has in the inner strengths position. So a passionate masculine, whether he has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, spirit saying have hope and trust that as you assess some communication in relation to this man holding a heart, could be someone who's in a leadership position as well, have hope uh, in what spirit's guiding you towards. Yeah, so in the subconscious position, for sure, we have this man holding a coin, someone who by which there is like this happily ever after, great emotional fulfillment, inevitable success and joy. Your focus is going to shift because of a message, though it may take until the end of March. But in the day-to-day aspects position, oh yeah, it could even be like something unexpected between the second and third week from now, whereby an unexpected doorway opportunity opens and you turn and celebrate this new chapter with your family. So the Spirit's saying the doorway that's opening is opening in a divinely timed way. Continue to make a positive imprint on the world around you. As you apply your free will, you're going to recognize that your efforts have paid off. And Spirit saying now you need to accept what you're assessing when it comes to a greater path. So in the inner strengths position, there's a lot here as well about waiting. You know, you may at times this month feel like, oh, I put all my time and effort into this and I have one sword left. Should I stay? Should I go? But Spirit's saying there is a divine destiny that Spirit's trying to bring your way, a proposal, an opportunity. And they keep going back to this path. So in a 3-card summary, Spirit saying, keep on keeping on. Someone's going to recognize your hard work and efforts. There is going to come an opportunity via the universe. You may be sharing with family or friends, but I'm feeling more so there's going to come a path of prosperity that is blessed when it comes to a child or children. Maybe sooner than you think if you are reaching out and connecting with others, trying to find that divine counterpart. Yeah, here comes some offer of abundance and prosperity via a man holding a coin. And then we have kind words and messages from a passionate masculine or someone in a leadership position. But you may find that you are conflicted, like many, about this communication, signing on the dotted line when it comes to justice, and or this is just Spirit saying we're freeing you from that legal commitment to someone in the past. Yeah. So Spirit sending in, again, a divine counterpart. Could be fire, Sagittarius, Leo, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I think more so Spirit sending in a divine counterpart where you're going to step into this beautiful energy of greater prosperity in your life. You are not stuck or trapped. When this opportunity comes, even though it's coming slowly, we're giving you the strength to say yes, for this is wish fulfillment. As you research a situation, you will recognize that the wheel of fortune has turned in your favor. Quick and unexpected communication is going to be an energy, feel like an energy of triumph. And it will help you to lay down all that was ever weighing upon you, whether it has to do with that King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah, so the King of Wands with holding a heart and you're assessing that situation, there is that energy of transformation and breaking free because you're heading into the direction of something greater. Yeah, waiting on communication and then finding the courage to go forth towards and learn about what this is. Watch for signs from Spirit, for we're helping you with the beautiful Empress energy to give birth to this empowered, radiant, successful direction of not only money and balance, but love. Oh my. All right. So I'm going to close with one last message for Divine Earthkeeper. Then we'll do Buddha Lion's reading. Then we will do Elizabeth's reading. Casey, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. And then Casey's reading. Closing message, please, for Divine Earthkeeper. 6 of Thoughts. So trust that peaceful times are on the horizon, exclamation mark. The storms you will find have passed by the end of March, and now you can see the destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fall away, allowing for these happier times. At some point, it may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Yes. Go within and think about a business or organization, for Spirit is going to help for you to step into a position where you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause that is close to your heart. So let this person find you. Keep doing what you're doing. There could be a divine counterpart connection that shows up unexpectedly as you are doing what you love, loving what you're doing, recognizing that, yeah, your hard work has indeed paid off. An unexpected doorway has opened that Spirit's saying you should celebrate. A man holding a coin is going to bring an awareness of great emotional fulfillment. There could be someone tied to the past who comes back around, because that's what happens on Mercury retrogrades, who sees you walking in your sovereignty, moving into the direction of success and carrying an energy of empowerment. Yeah, I think your kids are going to come forth and support you when you share what is being born here as a result of your efforts and actions. So wait patiently, keep applying that imagination and creativity, knowing that you are the goddess of the moon and that Spirit's guiding you towards the sun. A new doorway towards happiness and healing that will free you from feeling stuck or trapped when it comes to previous attachments in your life. So Spirit's giving you the strength to overcome worry and concern regarding money. You are not stuck or trapped. There is going to be an unexpected doorway that opens up for you that is inevitable in relationship to this man holding a coin. This is a kind man. This is someone that you can trust. A message is going to come from a man who is kind, and who, by which you should assess the opportunity, because Spirit's trying to free you from a previous attachment of the past, is trying to guide you towards this Lord energy, and is saying you remain optimistic about love throughout the next couple months. Personally, creatively, financially, there's going to come this aha moment, this rainbow, some form of support system after a lot of hard work. Research the opportunity, because it is time for a cellular spiritual upgrade. Spirit's trying to free you by bringing a conversation that could surprise you, that brings great joyfulness and prosperity, happiness, and a new reality. Wow. Walk in your sovereignty, trust in a divinely fortunate time, especially with the Nine of Cups, and know that your ideal reality is about to manifest. All right. So thank you, Divine Earth Keeper, for letting me do your reading. Now we're going to get into Buddha Lion's reading. All right, Buddha Lion says, please provide a message from Spirit for Leo Sun. So if you, and you're very welcome, if you have a strong Leo in your chart, some of these messages may resonate for you as well. I do see a lion energy in the thoughts position, fearful of trusting a circumstance or situation, something being born here, a new path, a new direction, but assessing some form of message. So if you are assessing a connection and communication at this time, that's what Spirit's talking about. If not, you will be shortly. So let's see. For Buddha Lion's reading, I am being guided to... I'm being guided to the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. All right, so dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Buddha Lion with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Wow, so you have the Two of Pentacles to start out with. Buddha Lion, maybe you're thinking about one situation versus another when it comes to money or things of the material. I feel like very shortly here, there is going to come some unexpected, fortunate wish fulfillment. Could involve a child or children, could involve a fresh start. Now with the Judgment card, it may feel as though, okay, things have sped up and now I need to make a decision, right? With the Judgment card. And Spirit is saying, accept the path by which we are guiding you towards. Now, in the thoughts position, we have thoughts of a soul connection. So it feels as though there is a connection here, who by which things ebb and flow naturally. But there is like fear of, um, could this be my soulmate? Professionally or personally, you may be coming to an awareness here in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, that there is a soul connection taking place, a divine counterpart, like Spirit keeps referring to. Now, in the relationship sector, you have the Three of Wands, Buddha Lion. So this is an awareness of your efforts. Your efforts have brought opportunity. You were at the right place at the right time, doing what you were meant to do. And now comes this surprise joyfulness. Wow. In the creative financial position, look at that. You've got a light at the end of the tunnel with the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful long-term stability and security after a lot of hard work, like the collective with the Nine of Wands. So as you research what is showing up here, you are going to recognize that there is an abundant chapter that's been created here because you have grown spiritually. And I'm hearing wisdom. You gained a lot of wisdom, and now you're going to recognize a strong support system and feeling very vital and happy daily. So whatever you do, of course, Spirit keeps saying, apply free will to making a positive imprint on those around you or those who need that. In some way, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the present. Be patient, for we are going to free you, because you are not stuck or trapped in an abundant way, in a divinely timed way, or that is exactly what is unfolding. In the actions position, so, here comes the Chariot in the Love card, right? There is a need to take action at some point because of the Fool, right? The Chariot, I'm traveling physically or metaphorically into the direction of a new path. That's bringing this energy of empowerment. That's helping me to break the chains and transform in the area of my emotions. It could be that this Lord energy is coming in here where you're contemplating taking action, but you're fearing that a person, offer, opportunity, direction isn't enough. But Spirit's saying it is with the Ten of Pentacles. Fear not. So for like many, there's going to come this divinely destined direction, situation, more fortunate reality in many ways. But our human nature instantly goes into that Two of Swords energy of what feels like a hard decision. But I think during the Mercury retrograde, it is a time to really meditate on, am I living my best life? What am I putting my time and effort into? What is it I've always wanted? Because it's time for a higher, better, major arcana journey. So we do have kind words and messages coming into your emotional aspects position, Buddha Lion. I have transformed. I'm receiving some form of kind words and messages, some form of message in relation to a connection that feels right. Or in the relationship sector, I feel as though my hard work is paid off. I feel like the path ahead that I am creating now is a supportive one, and that there will be long-term stability if I just go forward into and take action. I need to free myself from fear. So in the subconscious position, we have the Taurus energy of the Faith card. Spirit saying, have faith and trust that your focus is about to shift into the direction of kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts. There's going to come some happiness to mind, the awareness of wish fulfillment, and some form of inevitable success. Someone could be traveling towards you. You could be traveling towards them. And then kind words and messages make you think about, is this a soul connection if you aren't already? So in the day-to-day aspects position, Buddha Lion, you've got the beautiful Queen of Wands energy. There you are in your element. Again, Spirit saying, do what you love what you do. As you conquer certain things that you have planned, your goals and intentions, continue to celebrate them and move on to the next. Spirit saying you are not stuck or trapped. There is a divinely timed path. So let go day to day of emotional upheaval and embrace again the present. We're helping you to manifest a prosperous and stable and secure foundation. So here we have in the inner strengths position, Buddha Lion, the very popular star card, Aquarius energy. We've got the star card in the subconscious position when the ship comes in, when the things speed up. And then we have the star card also in the inner strengths position, the strength to go forward and receive that Ace of Cups as a gift from the universe, a path of peace, joy, happiness, and love. An awareness of a proposal that feels like wish fulfillment. And the Fool card. Spirit's giving the collective like you, Buddha Lion, the strength to go on this new adventure. It will be successful. Go forth playfully, take a risk on this commitment partnership contract. So just like we started out with the Two of Pentacles, things are speeding up. At some point, there may be thoughts of making a decision of one path versus another. Yeah, prosperous opportunities are developing that are blessed, but they will not come to those who are overly concerned, crying over spilt milk, when or how. Remember, Spirit's saying have faith with the flowers card and the marriage card, that there will come a commitment partnership contract, some form of ideal partnership that is inevitable right now. See, we have the sun energy of happiness via a business or organization. Looking at an offer or opportunity with the popular lover's energy, an exciting decision, going from worry, fear, and heartache into the direction of the Palace of Coins, a greater, more prosperous business organization or home situation. So you have the Two of Swords, Buddha Lion, like the collective has in the relationship sector. So there is inner conflict about some form of opportunity versus another. Yeah, someone may come in, or an opportunity or call to action could come in very quickly. But know that during the Mercury retrograde, you're going to have the time to the 20th of March to look at things from every perspective before making a final decision. Yeah, someone or something could come in quickly. You're looking at a new start, and then they slow down. So you're wondering how this is going to transpire. And that's why Spirit's saying to you, like many with the major arcana, the High Priestess, especially during the Mercury retrograde, it is important to continue to, with Spirit's assistance, give birth to this prosperity with the Nine of Pentacles. There will come financial gain. There will come wish fulfillment. Could be in relation to an older earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or someone who's in a leadership position. This could be you creating your sovereignty, your prosperity, and recognizing that there is indeed a destined connection or situation that the universe was telling you about. Now, as you go forward, we have this Page of Cups energy and the breaking free. So you could be like many of the collective during this Mercury retrograde, have someone show up from the past hot and heavy, and then leave just as quickly. But with that Page of Cups and now the King of Cups, we do have maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, where you're trying to make a decision. Is this a soulmate? So professionally or personally, Spirit's saying we are helping you to go with the flow this month, be kind and gentle, make a positive imprint on the lives of yourself and others, and know that eventually with that Ten of Pentacles showing up, maybe close to the third, I'm going to say third to fifth week from now, there will be an awareness with the Six of Swords that you are now leaving your worries and concerns behind. Yeah, there's an unexpected offer, opportunity, or doorway traveling towards success, fearing, maybe trusting a Cancer energy with the Chariot and the Seven of Swords. Can this person be trusted or not? I see Sagittarius maybe with the Star card. But I'm feeling more so Spirit saying we are helping you to walk away from who or what no longer serves you into the direction of fortune. It's a very fortunate time right now. There is what's this say? Divine fortune, divine destiny, and empowerment unfolding so that the collective can get excited about their life once again. So you may be connecting with someone who has, again, Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, where there's some sort of communication that you will be researching. Could be good news regarding money. Let's see, because Spirit's saying whatever weighed heavy upon you, there is now coming the Palace of Wands. Great change in the area of home, family, and business in your life to free you from the Nine of Swords I just saw. So positive thoughts and patience is important. Use that Queen of Wands energy day to day this month to set to meet goals and plans that you are passionate about. Trust that things are going to speed up in your life, whether it's professional or personal. And you're going to be thinking about, is this the soul divine counterpart that the universe was referring to? There is going to be an awareness that your hard work is paid off, but at times you just may be fearing this opportunity or person because it's a big deal with the Fool. But it's wish fulfillment. There's inevitable success here. So the only one standing your way will be you. And that's why Spirit keeps emphasizing hope. That's why we have on the bottom of the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, do not fear this new beginning. Wisdom is arriving. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Keep on keeping on. The next chapter is about to begin, and it is a blessed one. Make a positive imprint on the world around you, trusting that Spirit wants to free you from maybe confusion or stagnancy and guide you into the direction of greater empowerment in your life. So yeah, there could be an offer or communication that comes your way where you're not feeling too thrilled about it. But Spirit's saying, know that there are wonderful people who wish to help you, right? Like-minded people. Opportunities will be offered to you, but in some cases, you might not be noticing or trusting these gifts that heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you, for daydreaming and planning is a healthy way to find clarity, as long as at some point you act upon your dreams. Okay, we have action, radiant health and empowerment by the end of March, freedom, and a strong energy now of creativity and abundance. Yeah, you're going to be called to action. Look at this. Just like the collective in the actions position, closer to or by the end of March. You'll feel ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you were meant to be. Now is a time for great creativity, to giving birth to beloved projects. Follow your passions so that abundance and prosperity can manifest for you. So things are about to speed up. Keep on keeping on. Remain passionate about what you're working towards. Do not fear it won't be enough, because Spirit is bringing this in the inner strength position. The Aquarius energy of the Star card. Wish fulfillment, a path that will overflow with peace, joy, and happiness. Do what you love and love what you do, and have faith in you. For there will come some form of kind words and messages that feel magical here. A message that you will be assessing, where you will step into your sovereignty, where you will feel energies of strong hope. Yeah. So you may be fearful that what isn't developing for you is a beautiful foundation, but Spirit's saying it is. Whether it's love or success, you're going to recognize that a path as a result of your creativity, finance, and career accomplishments is bringing an opportunity of abundance that should be celebrated. Your vitality is returning because you were at the right place at the right time, and you connected with a divine counterpart. That there is now the birth of a new path because of a conversation, an aha moment, that greater things are being born in relation to someone, a direction, or your purpose that feels right. This ideal reality is unfolding, and it's unfolding quickly. If you don't know what this is coming literally in the next 2 hours, 2 days. Longest would be 2 weeks. And Spirit's saying, accept what is coming, right? Because these are beautiful chapters that are blessed for those who have grown spiritually. There will be confirmation of the journey by which you should go because of the support system around you. All right, so let's go ahead and thank you, Buddha Line, for letting me do your reading. Next, we're going to do Elizabeth's reading and then Casey's reading. So, Elizabeth, oh, thank you, and many blessings to you as well, Buddha Lion. Mercury retrograde. All right. So Elizabeth says, hi, Josie. Love message, please. Everything is going well with my Libra. Now I'm an Aquarius and he's a Libra. Okay. So if these signs represent you and your circumstance situation, these messages may resonate for you as well. So love, 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 love. I think for the love reading, for Elizabeth, we're going to use the Game of Thrones tarot deck. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Elizabeth with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month to the end of March of 2026. Oh, look at that, Elizabeth. So we have the 10 of Cups. We have wish fulfillment. I have accepted that I am in a connection, that this is a happily ever after, right? That there isn't anything greater elsewhere or a chapter that I am missing. Spirit saying over the next couple weeks, it's important to know that, like the collective and the beware card, be careful who you trust at this time. So I think there are concerns of trust, and I don't think it even has to do particularly with this Libra. I think this is maybe something tied to the past. And either way, Spirit's offering you the major arcana like the collective, the moon, and the lion card of strength in the thoughts position, to have hope in that which you cannot yet see, to live in the moment, to hermit, to wait for this ideal reality that things are getting better, right? Focus on maybe giving, like, okay, I'm seeing a journal and writing down what you're thankful for daily, the positive things. Yeah, you're recognizing, and this is going to continue to build here, especially throughout the next 3 days, 2 to 3 weeks, that there is equal give and take in this connection, right? This is my divine counterpart. This person, this Libra, may surprise you with some form of joyful energy that confirms that they are your soulmate. So, it's about gratitude and kindness and knowing that every single energy of goodness, positive imprints on others is going to bring that positive imprint back onto us. So Elizabeth, in the creative aspects position, you have the 7 of Spears. Now, this has been kind of a popular card as of late. So there's this energy of, I don't know what action steps to take regarding another or others around me. The Spirit saying, you're just about to go into a greater path of peace and happiness and prosperity and all the good things. But it's important to celebrate what you've created in this partnership, to remain balanced and patient. They keep saying, let go of emotional upheaval and now embrace the present, embrace what is now, which is the 10 of Cups. Continue to give and receive back and forth in a grateful and kind way. You may not at time know what action steps to take, but Spirit's saying there is some divinely timed awareness of a spiritual upgrade where you feel supported, where there's freedom from the cage when it comes to love. So we have the Cancer energy of the Chariot, just like the collective has as well in the creative aspects position. So Spirit's saying empower yourself this month by creating something that you're passionate about. Knowing that as you research, learn, practice something, that's what's going to bring that energy of vitality and self love day to day. That's what's going to bring the success of the chariot your way. For as you go forth successfully, like many of the collective, there's going to be freedom from personal concerns, connections with others, right? This is the journey of the self. And when you're in a relationship with someone, you both continue to go into the direction of what you're passionate about and just kind of lift each other up as you both grow. So it'd be a great time to plan a vacation, get away, spend time together. It'll just bring additional confirmation that this is a divine connection and that the path ahead is going to be a higher, better path than ever before. And that if you're waiting on a proposal, commitment, partnership to deepen in some way, Spirit saying have hope with the moon in the emotional aspects position, that there will come a message that you are assessing, that you maybe were too far up in your head, because here comes the yes card. So as you assess a message after just hermiting for a while, trusting in prayer, watching how there's equal give and take, as you give, so too shall you receive, coming out of indecision about challenges, worries, and concerns, there then comes this emotional wish fulfillment. So subconsciously, you have the Two of Swords like the collective has in the relationship sector, but you have it, Elizabeth, in your subconscious position. So, there's going to come flowers. There's going to come confirmation that this is a romance of a lifetime. There's going to come wish fulfillment, communication that you'll be observing that brings you great happiness. And what happens is when we receive what we want, which is a deeper commitment and a happier chapter with someone, you just, it's a little bit of a harsh decision, because many are going into, well, if I go forward with someone, then I'm going to feel stuck and confused, or maybe I already am. And that's why Spirit's saying, be patient, continue to make a positive imprint on whatever your concern is, because as you give, so too shall you receive. You'll find if you continue to do what you love what you do, and build on your own personal goals, that you're going to receive not only this energy of vitality, but a stronger support system. People are going to really support you. Look at that. So we have the Three of Cups in the day-to-day aspects position. There is a divinely timed cause for celebration as you research your abundance, your money, as you research equal give and take, and the building on this next chapter in this partnership especially. I do feel like you in the inner strengths position with the star card are going to come to an awareness of a lump sum of money, a win, an inheritance, a path that is blessed, that will grow and prosper for the long term. And that's what Spirit's saying, is focus on the successful direction by which we're trying to guide you towards, and hand your concerns about a partnership to the universe and say, please bless this. Okay, in a 3-card summary, like many with the Eight of Swords in the day-to-day aspects position, Spirit saying many are feeling stuck or trapped, even though the Eight of Swords is a figment of their imagination. It could be that someone's coming off as the Emperor, or someone is in a leadership position, financially abundant, stable, secure. They're focused more so on money than their emotions. And it could be that you don't know what action steps to take towards this person around the 3rd week from now, because they're kind of coming off intense, but they are worried about something in relation to money, and it will work out. Okay, now with the King of Cups, yeah. So after waiting and being patient and hermiting for a while here, you're going to recognize that once the Libra works through what they're working through, then there's going to come an awareness that their heart chakra is open. So yeah, focus on your prosperity, your plans, goals, and intentions, because that whole process will free you this month from crying over spilt milk when it comes to a soulmate. Is basically what those 2 cards represent. Spirit saying, if you are unsure as to what action steps to take, trust that for you, like many at this time, there is a divine destiny that you're meant to be discovering because it's going to make you more empowered. So lay down what weighs heavy upon you when it comes to a passionate masculine. Should I stay or go? Find the courage to go towards a creative financial change in your life, for there will come good news regarding money. As you succeed personally, there will come an awareness of the Justice card and the Sun. Some form of kind words, messages, marriage, commitment, partnership, happiness, something that feels like wish fulfillment, unexpected attention, recognition, and then a new chapter. So by the end of March, going into April, Elizabeth, you will have the Scorpio energy of the Death card, the ability to bring those worries and concerns about what action steps to take to a successful completion. You are evolving. And as you continue to give and receive with gratitude to one another, you will come out of indecision regarding the King of Swords, Libra, and look more happily towards the future. So you just saw three aces right now, the strength to go forth and build on or discover a prosperous direction where there's emotional fulfillment and whereby the passion for life returns. Yeah. There may be fear of trusting, but Spirit's saying we're helping you to manifest happiness and teamwork so that you can be free from the minor arcana, the Three of Swords, worries, fears, sadness, concern, all the good things. Spirit's trying to bring passion and excitement back into your world. And they're giving you the Ace of Swords I just saw, the strength to get to the truth of this passionate masculine, because at some point you're going to see that you were hopeful. And now the message you were waiting for has finally come. All right, so let's dig a little deeper, shall we? So I'm going to confirm and clarify these messages by bringing in the Kipper deck by Ciro Marchetti. Confirmation and clarification, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, regarding Elizabeth's reading for this next month. Yeah, high honor, attention, recognition is coming your way if it hasn't already, especially in this partnership. Accept the Ten of Cups. In the thoughts position, you may be thinking about a courthouse, marriage commitments, partnerships, contracts. But at times you may be fearful of trusting someone. So Spirit's saying hermit and think about the positive, for new paths are being born and are changing and are guiding the collective towards an ideal reality. But in the relationship sector, this is like that Three of Swords energy. We've got despair. So Spirit's saying, as you give, so too shall you receive. As you give with gratitude, if you celebrate what you currently have, if you acknowledge the back and forth, you will also acknowledge that this is your divine counterpart. This is your soulmate. So we want high honor, positive recognition, and to not sit in energy of despair in the relationship sector, for there is a message that is coming in. Again, this is for you or someone else. I think it could be the other person. This is an awareness of, I don't know what action steps to take. I put a lot of time and effort in. I am now recognizing, after researching with the book, that this message has opened a doorway. That this Lord energy, this masculine, and I are now taking action to go forth into a more successful direction. There's now this manifestation of a new journey, feeling empowered, feeling strong, and feeling very radiant when it comes to your health. So emotionally, we've got for you or this other person, there is some form of unexpected wealth developing. Could be just emotionally feeling very prosperous because you're assessing a message that feels magical. You are this beautiful sovereign queen receiving high honor, thinking about a commitment, partnership, contract. It is the messages of support that you will receive that you should give thanks to and celebrate this month, that are helping you to go forth towards a more successful journey, where you can be free from indecision about is there equal give and take, or fear of despair. So subconsciously, we have a message coming in, just like we talked about emotional fulfillment, feeling wealthy, whether it's professionally and or emotionally. There is what's coming to mind, a divinely timed celebration. I was feeling stuck, confused, but I continued to make a positive imprint on the situation as I remained patient. I let go of any upheavals and now am embracing the present. I'm recognizing that a cause for celebration is coming to mind that is bringing me to a peaceful resolution because of the awareness of a new path. So, a message, a new path, the overcoming of worry and concern. Oh, and a gift. So, this could be a prosperous gift. It is showing up with the Fool card, a new path, and the proposal card. So, it could be something worth money that is a gift where you recognize wish fulfillment, a new path in love, a renewed love with the Ace of Cups, a destined path. The awareness that this is the journey that is destined or has been. Yeah. So, yeah, if you've been thinking about making changes in the area of your occupation, coming up with a hobby, gift, talent, skill, business idea on the side, Spirit's helping you, like many, around the 12th of March to step into this energy of greater privilege. Now's the time to come into unity with like-minded people, because over here on the bottom of this deck, Spirit keeps saying those who come into unity with others are going to find that they were lucky, because the universe is bringing together divine counterparts when something appears to happen at the right place or right time. So they're telling this mature woman that there is success in relation to a community of like-minded people. I feel like some are going to receive an opportunity, but then there are fearing, and this could be you as well, Elizabeth, the decision. And it's like Spirit saying, say yes to this decision, right? Yeah, it could be the deepening of your partnership. Elizabeth, yeah, that surprises you. That brings you from feeling like you weren't receiving enough to now a time of great change. It's like this person's maturing on their own. They need to be given space and time to do so. Could be financially. There's greater fortune or the energy of feeling very fortunate. I think your prosperity is growing, and still you need to get rid of the thief card, right? There's fear that someone is not to be trusted. As you go forth towards distant or greater horizons, then the Libra is going to be looking at you and your successes. Spirit is saying for sure it's through your creative, financial, career energy with the toil and labor card where you will then be free from feeling stuck in the area of love or success. I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. A message of high honor is about to come that's going to bring great emotional fulfillment, a peaceful resolution, and a more successful direction of sorts. It's going to feel like wish fulfillment, but it's coming in to free you. So, Elizabeth, one of the closing messages we have here is the Six of Emotion or Cups. Memories this month could fill your heart with many emotions, but it is important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it truly was. People that you used to know could also return during this Mercury retrograde in the first 20 days of March, quite unexpectedly. Children could be an issue, or you just may need to reconnect with your inner child. I am a child of God. I am loved. I am meant to receive love. Then the messenger of action is, again, Spirit guiding you to take action to do what you love what you do, because something new and exciting in relation to your career could come to your attention this next month. You're going to feel an eagerness to learn more about your goals, plans, and intentions, and you're going to feel ready to get going. And Spirit's saying, even though you may feel insecure, whether it's personally or professionally, do this anyway. Yeah, the person in your life is creative, enthusiastic, and is fascinated by life, who wants to try everything. Oof, watch out for a temptation. Do not fear new beginnings, because that's what the universe is trying to offer in this time of the Empress. So I'm going to cleanse these cards and go back through and reiterate the messages. For Elizabeth, there is a gift coming. It's coming in the form of the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there. There will come a celebration of a new path that is being born. A message is going to come maybe when you least expect it. Could involve sudden wealth or a more stable and secure foundation. There is wish fulfillment via a message that you will be assessing here. Spirit at some point will nudge you to take action, to travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of this success. A message of high honor is coming in to free you from despair in the relationship sector, to guide you towards a more stable and secure reality. Have hope in what you cannot yet see and trust that this high honor is on its way. If you haven't received it already, I think you're receiving high honor in your personal goals and achievements direction, and then there's going to be high honor from your partner. All right, so we're going to cleanse and put away and reiterate the messages here from the Game of Thrones tarot deck. Again, Elizabeth, this is in the inner strengths position with the Star card. A lump sum of money, a win, inheritance, or a path that is blessed, prosperous path that is blessed for the long term. There is going to come maybe to your direction or the Libra's direction, a divine and destined journey when it comes to finance and career. A cause for celebration is going to free you, or maybe even both of you, from this energy of feeling stuck and unsure. Remember to make a positive impact day to day as you wait patiently in this energy of indecision about the victory of a situation. I think your spouse especially is going to be coming towards you with a message that feels magical, involving the energies of love. We have this Lord energy of fresh start, great radiance and success, traveling physically or metaphorically away from this energy of feeling conflicted about what next action steps to take. It's time for a cellular upgrade, for a more balanced life. So as you give, so too shall you receive. As you give kindness, so too shall you recognize that you're coming out of the indecision of the Two of Swords, like the collective indecision, and through communication with this person and your heart, throat chakra, being able to communicate kindly with a clear voice that this is your soulmate. So a lot about hermiting, resting your thoughts, focusing on and giving thanks to Spirit for all the emotionally fulfilling things that have transpired in your life, knowing that the next journey then will be even greater. So thank you, Elizabeth, for letting me do your reading. Now we're going to do Casey's reading next. And for Casey's reading, and thank you for your donation, Casey, I am going to use... Hi, Josie, Casey says, how about love in the near future? You're welcome, Divine Earth Keeper. Buddha Lion, thank you, Josie, for the beautiful reading. Many blessings to you, and many blessings to you as well. All right, we're going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Okay. For Casey's reading, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Casey with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Ooh. So Spirit's telling you that the time of great change is here with the number 9. Certain circumstances, situations will come to a completion so that you can transition towards greater accomplishments in your life. Now is a divine and fortunate time where there will be wish fulfillment. Say yes to a new start or a situation. Yeah, I think it's a fresh start. Whatever you've been putting together, whatever you've been working towards, there's going to come wish fulfillment, and Spirit's going to be nudging you to make this choice. So, in the thoughts position, maybe you've been waiting to communicate something, whether it's personal or professional, but you're fearing that. Spirit's lighting up your throat chakra, like many of the collective, saying, have hope in what you cannot yet see. Trust that there will come, if you will communicate about a greater harvest in some way, what you desire to build upon your life. There is going to come this aha moment of greater abundance and or pay. Great things are being born, and you're kind of recognizing this after communicating by maybe as soon as the 17th of March. Now, in the relationship sector to another or others, when it comes to some form of success here with the number 6, Spirit is saying, watch for signs and synchronicities, for we are going to guide you into the direction of a divine counterpart. There is going to be some form of prosperity or clarity in relationship to another person. Let's see. So in the creative aspects position, there is positive movement forward with the number 8. There is this waiting on some form of wisdom or knowledge. Spirit saying with that number 8 energy, like we've been talking about, knowledge is power. And now I can take authority over the control of my foundation. I have been researching this next chapter of my life, and I'm recognizing after a lot of hard work that I have indeed some form of support system behind me. So by the third week from now, there is going to be an awareness that you have gone from being patient to now moving forward positively into a direction of a more beautiful harvest in your life. In the actions position, we have alliances and partnerships. So we have the Chariot in love. We have travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of success, into the direction of soulmate connections, divine counterparts that are bringing this energy of empowerment, a fresh start with this Lord energy. So we're going to confirm and clarify that in a little bit. Now, emotionally, oh my. Spirit's lighting up your sacral chakra. So there's a lot of passion, excitement, sensuality. There is a message that if you aren't assessing it already, you will be. This is something that feels very magical. And Spirit's saying, remember, you're walking in your sovereignty. You are the queen of your journey. You get to say what you need to say. You will be able to decipher the success of a particular partnership here. And the excitement is growing. So in the subconscious position, Casey, you have the the 5 of, I think it's wands. Either way, this card is about during these financial or material changes, I'm a little bit conflicted about what action steps to take. And Spirit's saying that's why we're lighting up your third chakra. We're going to bring confirmation via things that you see. Could be like flowers or confirmation that that's the direction you're supposed to go. Seeing flowers on a piece of paper or a picture in an office and the direction by which you're supposed to go. Now, there's going to come this awareness of a material harvest of things growing in your life with the happiness of the sun. There is inevitable success that Spirit's saying you should seek out through communication and not fear when the changes come. And here they are. So in the day-to-day aspects position, again with that number 9 energy, we have the fulfillment of wishes. I was feeling stuck or trapped and or confused about the direction by which I should go towards. Spirit saying be patient when it comes to divine timing, let go of emotional upheaval, embrace the renewal of what is meant to be now. Apply free will and create a positive imprint, or know that you will be brought to someone's attention here. That's where this partnership or alliance comes together. So in the inner strength position, Spirit's saying enough with the conflict and defeat energy. Okay. Maintain your boundaries with others. Know that you are the sovereign queen, that as these opportunities or people pour out before you this month, that there will be one that is the wish fulfillment card. There will be a divine and destined direction or partnership here that is the one Spirit's trying to guide you towards. You'll know that it's the right direction because when it comes to a partnership or alliance, that sacral chakra is going to be too hard to ignore. A lot of excitement. So remain balanced. Continue to move forward. You, like the collective, are at a 9 of Wands. You're just about there. Don't give up. Now, in a 3-card summary, we have the shadow energy. So I think this is mostly about not worrying about the changes. Like, I am the queen of my journey, and I'm passionate about this time in my life because I know that the universe is going to bring me into connections with the right partnerships to free me from feeling stuck in my circumstances, to bring me this beautiful energy of the light, positivity. Yeah, they're saying maybe you've been conflicted about certain obstacles and challenges, but there's a lot of excitement about to take place. So right now there's a manifestation with the number 0 of new beginnings, and then the awareness of the number 1 of something very passionate and exciting. So Spirit keeps saying, have hope in the path before you. Trust in what you cannot yet see, for you are about to get butterflies in your belly. Know that the seeds that you are planting with the waiting game card are taking root, and that what is blooming here is your destiny. The awareness that your achievements have created for yourself and the ones you love a more stable and secure foundation. I do feel like when it comes to connections with others this month, just like the message for many of the collective, rest, rejuvenate, be kind, don't let the frustration of Mercury retrograde affect anything, because that number 6 energy is all about harmony and victory, an end to suffering and silence. Attention, recognition, and reward is coming your way. And as you rejoice in celebration, there may be others around you that are envious. Wow. So I'm getting the 12th and the 17th of March for you, like many. Casey, there will come an aha moment, positive movement forward, great happiness and hope because of a commitment, partnership, contract, some form of alliance here. So this month, Spirit's giving you this very intuitive energy, signs and synchronicities as you connect to another or other so that you can decipher correctly who the soulmate is. You have the beautiful Empress in this number 3 month of March. So Spirit's helping you to give birth to forward movement, to open new doorways. And at some point you may have to stand your ground and ask for what you want, but you are the sovereign queen, and Spirit's trying to guide you towards a greater path of, where is it? Prosperity and empowerment. Whoa. Yeah, don't open your heart chakra to those who are envious or not good for you. For there is a spiritual union Spirit's guiding you towards, where there will be a need to make certain decisions. Spirit's giving you the strength and the energy of balance to trust that on the bottom of the deck, we have the victory and success card. Coming out of your shadow energy or away from people who are walking in them and going into the direction of greater partnerships and alliances this month. Remember, Spirit saying to you, like many of the collective, Casey, do not fear these new beginnings, for the wisdom is on its way. Okay, so I'm going to confirm and clarify these messages by bringing in the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Casey. Please, dear Lord, spirit guides, and angels. There we have it, the Fool again. So in this number 1 year, this is a year of I am. I am manifesting, especially in this number 3 month of the Empress. Spirit is helping me to manifest a new journey in my life, a greater path of self awareness and self love. I'm recognizing as soon as this next week that every step I am taking, I am recognizing that the grass is growing, the leaves, the flowers are blooming, the leaves are opening. I am manifesting great change and am recognizing some form of wish fulfillment, divine fortune, a strong material harvest is developing. In the thoughts position, we have that throat chakra. So, like many spirits saying, have hope in what you cannot yet see, for the 7 of Cups could be. I'm focused on these empty cups. I'm feeling unfulfilled. But Spirit is saying, now's the time to apply that 7 of Cups energy in the thoughts position to your creativity and imagination, to share and communicate your gifts, talents, and your skills. We're in the relationship sector. We have this Taurus energy, this high priest who is looking at your life story, who is watching and is assisting you with connecting with the right person, place, situation so that you can give birth to a new world, greater success and harmony in your life. Now, in the creative aspects position, Spirit saying it could be like many around the 3rd week from now or 3rd week of March, where you are recognizing in hindsight that you were the shaman, had the shaman energies, the ability to manifest change, and now you're moving forward positively. There is this cellular upgrade of I have grown and evolved spiritually, and now I have this wonderful support system. I was researching something in the area of abundance, and now there is this cause for celebration. So as I connect to another or others here in the actions position around, especially the end of March, I'm recognizing that I can now abandon and walk away from who or what no longer serves me. I'm going into the direction of this. So this is where the excitement is arriving. We have a great excitement here, could be in relation to a Taurus, but I'm feeling more so. There's a message coming in that feels magical, exciting, sensual, passionate, that is a path that is blessed, that will grow and prosper for the long term. Subconsciously, we have the truth sword. So I'm a little bit, you may say to yourself, subconsciously, I'm a little bit conflicted about these financial or material changes, but I have the truth sword. I have an awareness eventually here because of a shift in my focus, that there is a victorious path unfolding whereby there is freedom. I can cut away from all that was. So in the day-to-day aspects position, there is going to come kind words and messages in a divinely timed way, whereby there is the fulfillment of wishes. Again, be patient, Casey. Let go of any negative energy because it's time for a higher self to make a positive imprint on the lives of others. This could even be a donation, opening a door for someone, because it's a very, very karmic time. At some point, if you'll remain balanced day to day, continue to manifest, you are going to recognize the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, prosperity, victory, and freedom. And now you have the Ace of Wands in the inner strength position. So Spirit is saying, trust that there is a path of excitement, passion, great things growing, a path that is blessed in the area of home and family and business. We are helping you to manifest the Ace of Cups, a gift from the universe in the form of a long-term path of peace, joy, happiness, and love. So there is a proposal that will come if you free yourself from whatever, whoever caused this energy of conflict or defeat. It is a prosperous new chapter in your life that you are being assisted with manifesting wise, where you can abandon who or what doesn't serve you and go into the direction of some inevitable success here. Yeah, there's this whole process, like many, where you're recognizing the journey ahead and you are sacrificing the past, right? This is a major arcana, this number 1 year, this new chapter of 2026. So at some point, as you recognize the Fool energy developing for you, you will be able to then go from observing to physical manifestation. Just like the collective in the day-to-day aspects position with the Eight of Swords, Casey, Spirit saying you are not stuck or trapped. This is a figment of your imagination. There will come good news, the fulfillment of your wishes. It will feel as though your proverbial ship has indeed come in. There could come someone towards you where there is a soul connection that can be trusted, I feel. So be careful. I mean, I think you're going to be strong like the Sovereign Queen with your leather and your sword out. You are strong enough to communicate your truth, but to also kind of lay down that sword and decipher what this is. Yeah, Spirit's really trying to guide you with the Queen of Cups energy when it comes to your talents and your skills, for it is time for a greater chapter in your life. Have hope that the wheel of fortune is about to turn in your favor, that there is a divine and destined circumstance or situation. So just like the collective, you have the judgment card. The collective has it at the beginning of March. I think in your case, you're going to be guided at some point. I'm still not getting, well, around maybe the 20th even of March, where there is the end of the Mercury retrograde. There's this realization that an old path has burnt away. There's no going back, but there's no need to. There's abundance, there's victory, there's excitement and love in the journey ahead. So seek out this financial gain. Trust that there will come wish fulfillment with the Aquarius energy of the star, just like many of the collective have in the, I think it was the emotional aspects position and inner strengths position. There is a cause for celebration here because of some good news. Remain grounded. For like the collective, there's going to come a divine counterpart or the awareness of the path ahead that is blessed and a successful completion to all that was, a successful completion to abandoning and walking away from one path because of the prosperity this is. A more prosperous, there's not going to be a need to think twice. There's just going to be a little bit of this with the minor arcana, the Three of Swords, a little bit worry, fear, and concern, but you have the beautiful Empress as well, number 3 energy of March, to now, with Spirit's assistance, give birth to stepping into the spotlight and celebrating great happiness in your life. I see you finding solace when it comes to money and your material foundation. I see someone who has, or something that has potential here. A doorway opening quite unexpectedly, bringing change from a person you can indeed trust. There's going to be an awareness through some form of attention and recognition of a path that's not only this exciting, prosperous journey that is blessed, but also with the 10 of Cups, some form of happily ever after, victory and success. So let's close by bringing in the Archangel Michael sort of like deck. Spirit's helping you to manifest this new chapter. Kind words and messages will indeed bring clarity, the fulfillment of your wishes. There is some form of kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, marriage, commitment, partnership that's growing in excitement here. Just remain balanced as you decipher this. See, like the sun at the end of the last deck, we now have step into the spotlight. And this has been a message for many. For as you step into the direction of victory, success, peace, and harmony, there will then be this energy of easily releasing, sacrificing who or what no longer serves us. It's like the past will just dissipate. So those who have a message to share with the world, remember, Spirit keeps saying, leave a positive imprint on the world and wait patiently. For you have a message that the world needs to hear, and now is the time to share that wisdom. For you are ready for more. And at some point, when someone comes there will be a need to make a decision. You are protected. Trust in your divine purpose. And again, have no fear as you share your purpose with the world around you. Beautiful message. So thank you, Casey, for letting me do your reading. If there's anyone else who would like to have a 1-month reading, let me know in the chat session. But in the meantime, I'm going to cleanse these cards, put them away, reiterate a little bit, and then get back into the collectives reading. So a lot of excitement here. To trust that there is exciting wish fulfillment coming, some form of kind words and messages, the awareness of victory, the cutting away or walking away from who or what doesn't serve you. There may be fear regarding that process of walking away, but I think the excitement will be too much to bear. I think it will be the releasing of the past, the walking away will be easy because of some form of partnership or alliance. So we have the shaman energy spirit helping you to create positive movement forward. For it's time for a spiritual upgrade where you connect with people who support you. High priest is helping you to create a higher, better chapter. And so now's the time to get out and give birth to what it is you're passionate about, or connections with others, right? Because Spirit's saying there will be luck. You will be at the right place at the right time, and there will be a divine counterpart if you don't know who this is already. Watch for signs regarding them, because in many cases, there is a soulmate. Could be the case for you. Information that passion is growing in relation to soulmates, family, and friends. And there's just like this need to celebrate. Have hope and trust in what you cannot yet see, for there is a divine reality being born for you, one that is blessed. It's showing up in the form of wish fulfillment. What you are wishing for, what you are hoping for. Spirit saying we want to really bring an excitement that brings great joy your way. Okay. Third eye chakra. Yeah, there's going to come an aha moment of positive movement forward. I'm going to cleanse and put away the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck in next. So Spirit's giving you the strength to overcome energies of worry, fear, concern, conflict, or defeat, and is trying to free you from indecision about your direction or this energy of feeling stuck. Be patient as you await the fulfillment of your wishes, for there is going to come a shift in your focus. Some form of partnership or alliance, a message from what could be this Lord energy. The realization by the 3rd week from now that there is indeed positive movement forward. A new chapter of abundance that I think you will be wanting to celebrate. So there's a material harvest being born through your actions, happening in a divinely timed way that will bring greater fortune, greater empowerment within you. You'll be walking in this very sovereign energy because of this shift in focus that is putting you in this energy of celebration. I'm feeling balanced. I applied free will, and now I'm assessing, should I or should I not accept the path that is unfolding before me? For I feel empowered. I'm going forth successfully into the direction of greater love in my life, could be even self-love. Okay, hold on. I mixed up some cards here. And there's another one. They keep going back to the 3rd chakra. There's going to come an awareness through signs and synchronicities this month. In many cases, this is going to come via a surprise conversation with a specific person, where your focus is going to shift. In many cases, there will be an awareness of some inevitable success, wish fulfillment, and happiness. Do not fear these new beginnings, for they are blessed. I'm going to go ahead and put away the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti again for the collective spirit, saying there will be wish fulfillment. What you are hoping for, there is a divine and destined path that will arrive via some form of proposal, whether it's personal or professional. There is going to come clarity regarding the direction by which spirit is guiding you towards. Because of some flowers, kind words, messages, a deeper commitment, marriage, there's confirmation of the romance of a lifetime. I feel like, again, what is being born here? From being at the right place at the right time in many, many situations when it comes to prosperity, there's going to be the sharing of messages of joyfulness, celebrations, forward movement and empowerment, excitement and joy, and saying yes to the ideal reality that spirit is bringing to the awareness of the collective. Have hope emotionally, again, in that which you cannot yet see. For there is a process of transformation taking place. Success and hope and freedom, healing and magic will be available to the collective if they just believe. Reach out to spirit for the power and the strength to make the changes that will enrich your life at this time so that you can become the person that you've always were meant to be. For we are freeing the collective with two Holy Trinity number 3s here. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. One path was blessed for a period of time, and now we are guiding the collective into the direction of the Fool card, the manifestation of a new adventure in their lives. At some point, there is going to be a nudge from spirit to take action, to travel this chariot into the direction of love or into the direction of victory. It is very important for my singles to remain optimistic about love. Because again, spirit's trying to send in soulmates that in this number 1 year of a long-term commitment, there will be a romance of a lifetime unfolding. Creatively, financially, this next 3 weeks is about research, research, research. I have worked hard with the 9 of Wands, spirit saying, keep on going. There is about to be some form of upgrade. There's going to be some form of support system where there is an energy of vitality and a fresh start. Spirit will be helping the collective through a conversation with a specific person. For many, it could be around the 12th of March to bring a successful completion to what was and to now break free because of the magic of what is. So what's coming to mind for many could be around the 17th of March, is that something new is being born or that an opportunity of greater money and prosperity is what this new path represents. Now, there is a message with the child or children card. If you've been waiting for wish fulfillment when it comes to some form of child or children situation, Spirit saying now is a divine and fortunate time. As long as you remain positive, as you give and receive gratitude and kindness, there is going to be some inevitable success tied to a child or children. Now, the child card could also represent a new beginning. And with the star card, Spirit saying there is wish fulfillment, a new chapter, and at some point a need to say yes. We've got the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, and the acceptance card. Spirit saying accept this wish fulfillment because many will be unsure. Have hope in what you cannot yet see. Because for many, I see a surprise joyful message in relationship to another or others where they instantly go into this energy of the 2 of Swords. Like, I don't know what to do at this point. But again, Spirit saying, remember, this is what you worked for. This is what you prayed for. And now the universe wants to surprise you by bringing to birth a new journey, with a soulmate, a divine counterpart, the direction of success as a blessing of your kindness. So, if we are unkind or negative, then we are going to create an unkind, negative future for the long term. If we make a positive imprint in the lives of others through our own stories, gifts, talents, and skills at this time, there's going to be almost like a shocking realization of how quickly something is born here. Something is being celebrated here. For many by the end of March. All right, so I'm going to, Spirit saying summon in loyalty, okay? There are some who had to grow through unhealthy people, places, circumstances, situations, decisions tied to the past. But now Spirit's saying we are helping for the collective to summon in a loyal connection, a loyal part of themselves. Do not fear a connection, for this new path is blessed. They just keep saying that. Now, I did want to go through a message I had from the Affirmators deck. It is important to say to yourself, I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. For I know that there will be abundance after some ups and downs. And as I am gentle with someone who shares my life or others, I can now open up and share the story of my life. I know that ideal partnerships are meant to come together at this time, where I'm going to feel more strong and powerful, where I'm going to feel beautiful. So I'm going to persevere with confidence, knowing that after sitting in my sanctuary during the Mercury retrograde to around March 20th, that life is going to shift and change. That there are communications, conversations with others that bring joy and forgiveness. So see, as new joyful opportunities, blessed connections, and directions open up, there's going to be the release of all that was. It's time to walk in your authenticity, to open for yourself many amazing options or opportunities, because things are going to move quickly. And then Spirit's going to try to give you this courageous energy to make that decision. Spirit is saying you are worthy of a life of living your most ultimate happiness. And when these opportunities come with the gratitude card, give thanks to the universe for this spontaneous shift. Yeah. Somebody's going to be sitting in awe and wonder because of this spontaneous surprise, joyfulness. They can now let go of the negativity, break free, transform, and be more playful when it comes to love. So it's the difficulties of life that have made us stronger. And it is the positive imprints on the lives of those around us that are bringing back playfulness, love, and success, a greater chapter in the collective's lives. So trust in the magic of who by which Spirit is sending your way, for there is going to be a strong energy of inspiration, the assessment of a new path, and a nudge from Spirit to accept what this is. So let me know, as you guys always do, via the comment section below and or via those emails. I love when I get to find out what the heck Spirit's referring to. All right, I'm going to close and cleanse the gateway to the Divine Tarot deck. Remember, for many, Spirit's given you the strength in this month of March of 2026 to trust that there is a gift coming in, that Spirit's trying to guide you towards a path of peace, joy, happiness, love, or the renewal of love, helping to free the collective from feeling stuck or trapped in their circumstances, bringing to the collective's subconscious the awareness through kind words, messages, flowers, and gifts that there is now wish fulfillment when it comes to a marriage, the romance of a lifetime, or some form of abundance here. So in the actions position with the action card, the love card, the chariot card, we have the popular fool card, which is diagonal to another fool card. So there is a manifestation of a new path that's going to leave the collective by the end of March in a very empowered energy, feeling very healthy because either of success or of this energy of love. As you take personal action to go towards maybe a more abundant direction, know that there is going to be a Lord energy, or you could be that Lord energy, where love will bloom. So as you create or go into the direction of this support system, a greater reality in your life, the right uh, counterpart or location, there is going to be the renewal of love or a life partner. Yeah. So in the creative aspects position, you're at a 9, right? The 9 is towards the end. Now is a time to know that if you just keep on pushing a little bit further, you're going to be able to lay down what weighs heavy upon you. Remain balanced in the creative finance career position into and through the third week of March, for eventually there will come this process of cellular renewal. I feel good. My body is restoring to its original blueprint of perfection, like when I was a child. So now that I've connected with a divine counterpart at the right place or at the right time, I am being nudged by spirit to make a decision, to give birth to a greater path, and to open myself to these possibilities. For I have hope in what I cannot yet see that I am about to experience. For I know with the divine fortune card and the 9 of Cups that what is developing here is indeed a wish fulfilled. So there is a divinely timed wish fulfillment with the star card that's going to bring to the collective's awareness that the hard times have ended. There will be a point here this month for my collective where you will be looking forward towards a new adventure, like with the Fool card, of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Do not fear the new beginning, for you have transformed. Again, reach out for the power and strength to make these changes that are enriching your life and that are guiding you to be the person that you were meant to be. An ideal reality of prosperity, a more spiritual, transformed, supported, and empowered energy. Passion and excitement is growing this month. All right. I think I've covered a lot of the bases. I am going to close once again with the Empress energy, right, of this month of the Empress, number 3 month of March. Look over here. They're also saying the law of attraction, like they're saying here in the relationship sector, is what's being drawn towards you, right? What you've been working towards, who you've been connecting with. When it comes to a divine counterpart or the right timing, there's going to come this inner clarity and a lot of exciting new decisions to be made. I trust my ability to access the answers that are coming within me at exactly the right time. So there's going to come a divinely timed need to make a decision here, but it won't be hard, right? Because Spirit is saying, and they have been all along, this is a time of evolution because of spiritual mastery, right? I made bad decisions. I was sitting in energies of upheaval. I know now that it is through my free will that as I make a positive imprint on this world or on those around me, that is where a fortunate evolution and journey will take place. There's inevitable success to those who are mastering their soul's purpose: writing, drawing, painting, doing photography, pottery, poetry, creating clothing, jewelry, stepping into a position of authority. Spirit saying, as I evolve, as I rise above each challenge this month, I am going to recognize each challenge as an opportunity to evolve into this greater version of myself. And then we have the dreams fulfilled card, a new path, feeling empowered, successful, and supported, feeling strong energies of love. All right. And I just keep going back to this with the unity and luck card. Remember, as you connect with like-minded people, you face those fears and get out there and share your gifts, talents, and skills. There's going to come a divine counterpart sent in from the universe during this very lucky time, where there will be renewal and peace, hope, and greater love. So when you start to feel more optimistic, Spirit's saying you have the right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities that now lie ahead. Something new is being born in relation to divine counterparts. New worlds are manifesting. Be open to all the possibilities and watch for signs. There's going to come an awareness that you have evolved spiritually with the cellular upgrade card, and that the people that you're connecting with, the skill that you have, the talents that you are born with, are what this inevitable success represents. You've worked hard to get here, and now there's a divinely timed, destined direction of empowerment and peace. I love it. All right. So I want to say a big thank you to those of you who have come today, who've been showing up for my Thursday live YouTube podcast at noon U.S. Central Time. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Most importantly, for the donations you've made both today and otherwise. If you are interested in a reading, I do offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with a beautiful comment section. I am still offering the winter special, which is a 15-minute, 1 month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much again for all of your support, your kind words, your messages. I can't say how much not only I appreciate it, but how amazed I am at the good-hearted people in this world. Take care and God bless.